And now, please welcome Brad Tassell!
Yay!
Look at me, a theater full of people. Like, could ever happen? Never happen. Hello, everybody. I'm going to look down at the group. Hi. Steve, when's the last time we had 100 mics open on this show?
No idea. Can't remember. Don't know what's going on.
It's been 27 weeks of this, but I still love it because it's real nice. We had a story from Joni. Dwight is here, which is fabulous.
Jeff got his wallet back.
Jeff got his wallet back. That's nice. Also, I'd like to give a nice hi to Spike Davis, who is going to be our guest next week. He contacted me an hour ago and said, I'm ready. And I went, oh. So that was my fault. So Dwight, here's what we do. It's kind of a weird little show where I try to tell some jokes. So let's do that.
Hey,
Okay.
I've been to this show.
You've been? When were you at this show?
I've already seen you use little techniques to try to get laughs.
Oh, yeah. Very small techniques. Yes, there it is. Not very techniques. Sometimes they're a sledgehammer and they still don't work. So, okay. So first thing I've written, which isn't much. So Eddie VanHalen passed away, as we know, leaving David Lee Roth free to really pretend he was the talented one.
Oh.
Did you hear this? So David Crosby of Cranky, Stale, Nuts, and Not Young.
Oh.
Well, he was asked what he thought of Eddie, and he tweeted, meh, right? And then he said, well, he doesn't move me much, which makes sense because the last thing that moved David Crosby was 30 pounds of fiber and a coffee enema. It's tough when you work the big theaters. Always harder. Okay, did you see this? Since I'm a TikTok aficionado, a video went viral of a man being chased by a cougar. Did anybody see this?
I did.
Yeah.
It was on like every news feed while he was running through the forest, and it was frightening, and it was amazing how he kept, the cougar at bay. Did you see that? It was a great training video for the next guy who dates Bethany Frankel.
Nice.
Almost
got it. Almost.
Almost.
We were with you.
Close.
We were with you 100%.
I'm so mad. I almost said Becky because I forgot her name right at the last second. And that was the greatest joke ever. Oh, okay, I quit. By the way, this week, since the room's such a mess, I've got the jokes on paper. So here we go. Hey, by the way, Trump's bizarre attempts to create an October surprise against Biden have made the Manchurian Candidate look like a documentary on earwax. It seems, now here's what we found this week. It seems that Hillary's emails show Biden has sex slaves that murdered SEAL Team 6 for Obama's Muslim handlers, who supplied Hunter with cocaine so he could sell nuclear secrets to China so they could get Russia to help Obama spy on his campaign. So that's a little wrap up of what we've learned this week. And let me tell you, if Biden can do all that, I'm going to vote for him. Because there is no stopping somebody with that kind of power. And there's no evidence. Okay, so Amy Coney Barrett, who is from my hometown. Did everybody know that?
Not know that.
No, she is from South Bend. I'm from South Bend, Mishawaka. She was asked the freedoms guaranteed by the First Amendment. Did you see all of this, everybody?
Huh?
And she couldn't remember the right to protest. That's the one she couldn't remember, which also seems to be something that has slipped the minds of the police a little bit. No? Okay. Y'all don't want to get tackled and arrested? Okay. But luckily for both, once confirmed, Barrett promises we can forget about the First Amendment entirely. All gone.
Oh, ow.
Second Amendment stays. That's fine. Don't worry. First one gone because the Catholics love the Second Amendment. Okay. So I apologize, Dwight. It's not going well this week, and I think Spike knew it.
Well, wait till you see my set.
Oh, we don't care. Okay. So I'm sure it's this show. Wait till you see Juice.
Yeah.
So I watched the new Adam Sandler movie. Anybody watch the Adam Sandler movie? It was called Hubie's Halloween, better known as Waterboy 2.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was actually very entertaining. Sandler was doing his classic acting technique of being totally illegible while having the maturity of 6 fourth grade boys. So, in honor of that, I'm going to do 4 Halloween jokes that I wrote. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. And they're kids' Halloween jokes that we use in the Halloween show. And then I'm going to mention the Halloween show after it. So, why was the mummy anxious?
I know.
Nope, not you, Steve. Anybody else?
No.
Why was the mummy anxious?
Why, Ellen?
He was
It
wrapped,
was wrapped too tightly.
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
Whoever gets the most of these right is I'm going to fax you a Snickers, fun size.
that's very good.
Oh.
Okay, why did the vampire bite the priest?
I know.
To make him holy.
Oh.
The kids are here.
I begged him not to do that joke.
How about this one? My favorite. Why do witches want to hang out with Snoop Dogg?
No.
And it's not dirty. Because it's better to be stoned than burned.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not cutting these jokes up this week.
The kids
Okay,
like
that,
it, right?
that joke fizzled out.
That one fizzled. It has that one.
Fizzled.
That one you couldn't light. It just couldn't get it started. It was okay. One. Where does Frankenstein go for a DNA test? 23 and them. Okay, yeah, your dad was not happy with that one, Steve.
Finally, there's someone else he's not happy with.
That's right. Yes. Not
Progress.
the only disappointment in this show. Okay, so here we go. 3 more jokes and then the show's over. And Fisher Price, hey, I just found this out today. Fisher Price has opened a virtual museum full of the favorite toys you remember. They say it's a totally interactive experience, and they're aiming this at adults to go back and relive their childhoods. Sadly, most men are going to go to Pornhub and relive their teens.
Wow.
That was good, right? That was a pretty good one.
Dark, but good.
Was that, I don't know, dark?
Dark.
Gross, I guess. Okay, 2 more. Chipotle has given customers who wore costumes in the past a deal on their burrito. Have you ever heard of the burrito that they serve? But this year, they're not doing the costumes because of COVID, and you can get a coupon online. But don't fear, you can always get their usual, which is the diarito.
Oh.
Yikes.
I thought that was good. I liked
That's the gross one. The other one was
yeah,
dark.
but we thought the
That's
first
gross.
one, the last one was gross.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's a fun show, and you gross out people.
For the whole family.
That's worse than Pornhub, is what it was.
Ah.
After 4 kids jokes. I did those 2. It was just like Adam Sandler's movie. Okay, lastly, and then we're coming to you, Steve. Are you ready?
Ready?
Okay, lastly, a man called 420 Dogface 208. Who knows that name? Nobody?
Snoop Dogg.
Dwight does. His name, his handle is 420 Dogface 208. He has become rich and famous for a TikTok where he is skateboarding to a Fleetwood Mac song while drinking Oceanspray cranberry juice.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, he has made over $100,000 and was given a truck by Oceanspray, and Stevie Nicks has tagged him on her posts. So today, I would like to announce and give a heads up to Leo Sayre that I bought a scooter and I love me some Tang. We ended cute. Wasn't that cute? Okay.